Hey everyone, hello. Welcome to Magnolias in downtown Norfolk, Nebraska. I am Amy in front of the camera. Kate is here.
Hi.
Over
Just
yonder.
getting all set up here for you.
Join us today for some fun ideas. We're in the Lavender Haze collection, all things lavender, blue, and the shades in between, paired up with dusty greens. You're going to like the fun ideas we have today. We're going to lay out some tray and bowl designs. I know you always love that, and show you some of the new little things that have come into this collection. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So jump on and say hi. There's Patty. She is always ready to be the first one. Hello, Patty. How are you? And if you are new to the Magnolias channel, just say hi. Don't be a silent watcher. It's always fun to know who is here today. So we are, Kim was here today, and she came for about, I think she lives about 70, 90 miles away, and they're visiting in town today. And I said, great, don't be a silent watcher. She is going to be a seasonal shopper because she lives such a distance, but it's fun to eventually have you come into our store. Thanks,
Charlotte,
everybody.
hi. Linda, Wendy, Jennifer, Lisa, Kathy, Carol, Brenda, Norma. Hi,
Everyone's
everyone.
here. Hi, everybody.
Thank
I'm
you for
shaping.
hopping on. Kim's hopping on, saying hey. Rita,
wreath.
Renee, hi. It's nice to have everyone on. We have more
Join
new
us.
stuff today. Can you believe it? I bet you never guessed we're going to have new stuff yet again.
There's no end to the newness, you guys. It is a lot of fun to be able to bring you new items every day. Hey, Marga. How are you, Kim? How are you, Linda? Thanks for joining us today. Who's new? Who has never jumped on and said hello? Say, hi, I'm new. We'd love to welcome you to the Magnolias Flower family. We do this live 6 days a week. And if you do not have us that you're set up to follow us, make sure you follow us so you get notified every time we go live. You can even invite a friend to watch while we are live. That's always fun too. So this is a new wreath, and I was just shaping it and admiring the really great price of only $38.50. And it's a funny name. We showed the stem yesterday, but I didn't know there was a wreath, so I wanted to show you the wreath right off the bat. The Feather Few Wreath. It is a 24-inch wreath, Feather Few. I don't even know if that's a real product. Maybe it is a real fern, but it looks super sagey. It's got that dusty finish, and it's even made on a gray wash fine background so that you can keep the whole thing tone on tone, super subtle. So, oh, do you love this picture, Ruth? Isn't that gorgeous? This is Kate's fave, and it is one of our art pieces from my favorite vendor that I can select the framing and the style and the size. So gorgeous. Right over on this side is my phone. And since the art is so huge, we don't get to ship art that big. Hey, Terry, she's jumping on. She's new. Welcome to the Magnolias Flower family. How are you? So Dion is new. Oh, Dion's down the street. Hello. Are you the silent watcher that I get to see every day at daycare at the grade school? We pick up our grandkids together, don't we? Hello, hello. So welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. This Feather Few wreath also doubles as a candle ring. So if you wanted to do something interesting on the inside of it, the diameter on the inside looks to be about 10 to 12 inches. They're probably going to vary a little bit. And you could stand candlesticks in the center if you wanted to and group them in order to get a maximum. Looks like we have a big assortment of different candlesticks we're going to show you today. You could group candlesticks. We're going to use this surface and the beautiful mountain background just for the effect, right? It's going to be fun to see things staged on this little table here that I've got in my design area. So if you wanted to stagger candlesticks as a set, use it to elevate one of your lovely Lilac Daydream candles, which, by the way, I think this is sitting here so that I am reminded to tell you, the Lilac Daydream is sold out. We're reordering it already. We have large jars, and they just got me the small jars made it here. So then you've got, now we've got back in the large and small jars. We're selling out of wax melts and sachets, but we'll just keep reordering.
Yeah, I just ordered more because
arrived.
we only have 3 wax melt bars and a few sachets left.
It's crazy how fast this goes.
Yeah.
It is the best spring scent we've ever bought. I swear, it's not straight on lilac. It has all their white flowers. And make a note for your special list, Kate, to do the fragrance description sign that we had on it last year. So it's a returning winner, a champion from last year, and this was the late arrival. Large jars are $32.50, small jars are $22.50. And you're going to have nice burn time on the on the candles too. So you could elevate your candles on fun candle holders. These are called the Nora candle holders. They're sold as a set of 2 in resin. I think I've shown them before, but I wanted to tell you how pretty they are to do as a candle ring with this wreath. So it would hold 3 different candles stands, maybe, depending. Like this way I'd have to just lift them and drop them down. So FYI, maybe at your house you've got 3 and you want something to go around it there. Fern's a silent watcher, frequent buyer. Hello, Fern. How are you?
What was the name of the candle holders again, Mom?
These are the Nora candle
thank
holders.
you.
They look like carved wood. They're made of resin. And because they're a set of 2, if you were to use 3, I should be showing you a set of 3. But as a for instance, in your home, if you have 3 candle holders, the wreath will ring probably 3 of your candlesticks. So there's a theory. Now, the other fun thing I noticed about the candle ring is that it fits one of our bowls perfectly. I'm going to grab it. And I believe we have low quantities of this bowl, but I'm going to style it quick.
I did order more of that one.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Oh, I just dropped my succulents on the floor. Okay, this thing is interesting. So this Paulownia wood is something we carry lots of different shapes and styles of trays and bowls because it's inexpensive. Of course, it's imported. But the light color is so on trend, and then the material is easily shaped into things. It's always going to have its own character of how they've turned this bowl. Here they maybe have a little filler going on because there might have been a knot. But this is called the Chicago Round Paulownia Wood Bowl. It's $56.50. So it's kind of deep. It's all carved out as one piece. But look how cool it is. It's just like a fresh vibe for spring. If we just lift the fern and rest it in the candle ring. Another way to think about how to use a wreath. I'm always
That's the last one.
Is this the last one?
That's the last
bowl. Of course I grabbed the last one. Okay. Do we have any other bowls that do the same thing so I could show a second
Dropping
choice?
links. Not a very good
dropping
multitasker
links.
today.
So this piece came in new. If you watched yesterday, new stuff, unboxing, all the stems. There's even more this morning. So this is one that made its way into the room. This is the Sedum Hanging Spray in blue. This is like a true denim blue. Very denim-y, all plastic berry. Could be outside safe if you wanted to. Oh, Renee has the large one. I knew if I grabbed something today, I'd grab something that was going to be gone-ish. So let's
okay.
just
That means
swirl
we'll
it
just get new stuff in
there. That might come in handy. And then I wanted to show you a couple of different things here to style this bowl up because there's green going on around it, but we're going to also put some green and other things in it. I'm going back to this eucalyptus ball. I think it's called the eucalyptus ball ornament, 6 inches diameter. He's going to take up a lot of real estate and fill in the bottom so that when I place my little lavender piece on here, what is this stuff called? It's new.
It is
Mixed.
the mixed fern, I think.
Mixed fern. So they come in 3 colors. We're using the lavender.
Yeah, they called it a dome.
A dome?
Yep.
It is a multi-purpose item that I'm going to show you more than one way. But for the moment, we're going to start styling this bowl by stacking. We're using the eucalyptus as a filler. We're making sure it elevates the lavender. Now we're going to kind of build on top of the eucalyptus. You could use something at home that you have too that isn't new and unique. If you have like an older orb that you don't love so much, just to fill the bowl to help things elevate.
I didn't scan this.
But these little things come in pink, lavender, and what's the third color?
It is cream,
Cream.
purple.
Okay.
Yellow is not online, but we have it.
Do we have 4 colors?
And we have 4 colors.
I don't think I've seen all these things together.
White, purple,
one
pink,
spot.
and yellow.
White, purple, pink, and yellow.
Yes.
They are designed to be candle toppers. Isn't that pretty? The price point on them, I don't know. She's going to share that with you shortly. My basket is just filled.
$15.50.
Oh, they're inexpensive. That's why. So this is a 3.5-inch top candle holder. It's resting nicely. The bottom has that flat little plate on it. And if you want to use it on candlesticks, great. If you want to use it in a bowl, we're going to style it that way. I just wanted to show you all the different options for that thing. And then this just arrived. I'm pretty excited about it. We're waiting on all of our spring stems to show up, and they're starting to get here, like our uberly spring type items. This is a pansy that has a very realistic, I'm going to say it's a printed thing, just a pansy spray. They're calling it lavender purple.
And that is an unwired pansy. It's $5.50.
It's kind of, I wonder why they're sticking. The flower is made of fabric, but it's heavily coated, so it has nice clean edges and it has a slick feeling to it, whatever that material is. And what she means by unwired is that these little parts are going to not have a wire inside of them, but they're going to stay popped up into a single stem like this. So that is how that one works. But as we have the space in here, I can use the structure of what's inside to lay in a couple of these fun pansies. Whoops. Or I can throw them on the floor. One of the two. Here, I think I might need 3. Let me see if I need 3. Hopefully you can see okay. I will lift it up and show you also. So we're just going to tuck them down and around the bowl. Sort of spiraling this way, the way the berries want to go. 1, 2, 3, and that will get, I'd probably cut this one off. Let's see if we can tuck it without cutting it. And that way you're going to have a nice little nested thing where the bowl is almost acting like a nest. We're going to add our succulent back into the front. Yeah, I really need to cut that stem, but it's not going to cut. This succulent is back to the cup leaf succulent. It does have a different name to it. So then you get a fun little design idea that might give you some starting points for something you have at home, just some new products, different kinds of bowl filler, different use of a wreath base. Whoops, there's the stem sticking through. But everything kind of just spiraling around in a nested kind of format. Our whole lavender haze area is a combo of blues, purples. We threw in some dark purples, we threw in some navy blue, all the light powdery blues, and those colors are seemingly selling great for every day. They're falling right on trend with some of the things we saw at market. Here's another spin we could give on it. Did you see the butterfly stems that came in? I don't know if you all got to see these. This is available in orange and blue. I think I showed these the other day in the blue color. So one stem has 5 butterflies. And if I pull out the pansies, let's see, we want to spiral it this way. Here is how fun this stem is. It's like a bendy vine. Hey everybody, thanks for jumping on. The gang's all here. Hi Deb. And we have a lot of our regular faces jumping on to say hello today. I say regular faces because I can see your tiny little Facebook icon. Really, really small. So this butterfly business is going to be used, I'm going to use this every day.
Did you mention it comes in orange?
Yeah, I don't have an orange, but I could show one. Orange won't match this design, but look what you can do with it. So now it could instantly enhance a candlestick, or we can tuck this in here, and I'm going to let these butterflies fly around my lavender pieces. Maybe I'll stick a second one in here. Because the structure, you can make the butterflies go right where you want them to. Isn't that funky? Hey.
Ooh, that's nice.
So that way you get
asking
everything
about the bowl.
together.
I think the bowl is now sold out, the Polonia bowl.
Somebody nabbed the bowl. Okay,
They
we're going to
did.
need to move on to another container.
Yes, time for another one. And
We
I
will
actually
move
have
past the
another
bowl.
little thing set up here, Mom.
We'll get more in.
All right.
We'll sure get more in. So Kate's going to hand me some fun ideas. She's thinking of things, I'm thinking of things. We're going to work together. This is in 2 sizes. I've got a large bowl to show you and this smaller tray to show you here. And this one is the small aluminum tray that comes in 2 sizes. It's $42.50. This is the only one in the store that's a rose gold. It also, being aluminum, they have that pattern going on with it. There, you can see it really well. So this is going to give it a little bit more of a modern edge. Karen got the blue butterfly last year. I think this is from a different vendor, but it's pretty similar. We used another company last year for our butterflies. This year they're similar. Maybe they have more purple in them. I'm not sure. And then this must have just arrived because I haven't even seen it before. Did this show up yesterday?
Yeah, just showed
Wow.
up yesterday.
So it's a
You
spring-
have 2 options you could do in this bowl, actually. They just brought me this.
Decisions,
shape.
decisions.
So,
the
you could
spring-
do either or. The spring foliage.
is a small 4-inch candle ring. It's about 10 inches across, 4.5 inches diameter on the center. So it's going to obviously do a great job around your candlesticks. But on this smaller tray, it would make a nice accent piece to not overwhelm a small tray. Now, I think in front of you there might be a tape measure. What I wonder is if you have a little tray like this one and you want to see more of the design, or you don't want to just fill it because it's decorative, okay. This is going to be, I'm a good eyeballer, 10 by 14. So this little candle ring is going to let you see more air on your tray if you want to use it to fill. And this candle is a 3-inch candle, so that's giving you some idea of proportion.
Sorry, I have to scan it.
You're going to scan it so you can
I
get...
can't find all this stuff. There's too many new things. Oh, blooming foliage. I kept looking spring.
Learning along with me what's new and what the prices are. By the time we memorize the prices, they'll all be gone. So that would keep it simple and small. You could use a couple of different tray design fillers on here. What would look the
Hi,
best?
Margaret. She's loving watching from North Carolina. Diane, how are you? Karen got the blue butterflies last spring. Can't wait to get them back out.
Taking Christmas down in the mountains and getting lots of ideas on how to brighten up the
fun.
spaces.
This is your themed live. We have the mountains here. You have the real thing.
Yeah. That's my version. This is all I can get for mountains. I don't get the real thing
The
anymore.
plains of Nebraska. We don't have mountains here.
No.
Cute. Okay, what if we just styled it up sort of half rustic, half modern? That still leaves some room. We're using one of our
Clear glass
carved
mini
effect
vase.
orbs, the new clear glass mini vase, our glass beads, which I love. I have some at my house. I really love using the glass beads. The blue glass beads are $34.50. Those are those African trade beads that are so trendy. And the carved effect orb looks carved, but it's made out of resin. And this one is carved, and it's made out of real wood. It's the round wood ornament for a 3-inch size for only $9.50. So these little things come together to help you fill
Say the
small
name
trays.
of that tray.
This was I did, now I forgot. The aluminum.
Aluminum.
It has not a fancy name. Hey Val, Val's watching from New York. How are you? Nancy's watching in very windy Los Angeles. Okay. I have been there when it's windy. Blows crazy there. So then this crocus, I thought we were almost out, but turns out we had several cases of crocus, so that's good news. The crocus bundle is just that, all together banded, multi-stems for $14.50. And plastic little leaves, by the way, plastic grass leaves, and then the fabric crocus.
Do you want to show the bigger tray design? too?
Yes, I do. Sure. Ready to switch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take this.
All the new things. Alrighty, this is the large one. Kate styled it. I'm not going to take
I wasn't quite. I
responsibility.
feel
I'll
like it
show
needed
it.
a little bit more.
Tammy has mountains where she lives. We're all jealous because here in Nebraska, you got to pretty much drive.
It's desolate.
Where's the closest mountains? Colorado. It's going to take us 5 hours to
And
get
we
to
have
the other side of the
Badlands,
state.
but those are not mountains,
It
obviously.
takes 5 hours from one end of Nebraska to get to the other end where you start seeing the foothills of Colorado. We're really far from mountains. Yeah, if you want a ski slope around here, you get a bunny hill. That's as good as it is. A bunny hill.
Or a man-made hill.
So here's the large aluminum tray. This one's styled up with this really full candle ring. I hate to take it apart.
Well, you
We've
gotta
got
take
two.
it apart to show how it's made.
Okay, you did a good job with it, so I'll just destroy it and reassemble it.
Yes. Starting with the
Uh-oh,
candle
these
ring.
are back. Oh my goodness, who bought these
Yes.
last spring? I think I ordered maybe 2 colors this spring.
You do. You have the white, green,
Did
and
I-
the pink.
Okay, good. Oh, here's the white green. So if any of you went crazy last year, we were inundated with orders for these draping succulents. How pretty are these choices? Let's use the pink one to put this back together again the way Kate designed them. These are the fountain succulents, and they trail kind of about 20 inches long, 22 inches long. All natural touch. Can you see how soft they are when you mess with them? They're not crunchy at all. Oh, Kathy bought them. Tracy's got mountains in Idaho. Totally want to come out to Idaho. We have family. What town does she live in? It looks beautiful where she lives. It's very mountainous.
We do?
Yes.
That's news to me.
Jolene's daughter.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a newer candle ring, $49.50. It also has a matching spray. I don't see the spray handy to grab but
yeah, I don't.
Look how light and airy that is. This has a 6-inch center. It's about a 18-inch diameter. And this one is going to be soft and airy. It has all wired pieces. This is all a fabric flower, but each little leaf stem and flower stem has its own wire, all completely paper wrapped stems for indoor use, but very delicate and airy. So it fits perfectly on the large tray. Love that. And if you need something that's going to cover a little bit more space, that wreath is larger. I'll show you 2 wreaths that size. And then the fountain succulent dropping off the front, which is looking good here because it's hanging over the edge. But you know, on your table, it's probably going to just trail onto the table, which is fine too. There we go. We've also got this nifty little heart thing. So in the store, we're getting lots of fun standing display pieces. You can use them alone or you can use them in wreaths. This double heart is $38.50. It's resin. It looks like carved wood. Love that look. That would nestle in there. Looks like it needs to be elevated. And we've got the butterfly in 2 styles. This is the larger one. Ooh, Tracy says she's by Yellowstone, 2 hours from West Yellowstone, the Tetons. And 3 hours from the Sawtooth.
That is my uncle's favorite place in the world is the Tetons.
So the butterfly is $32.50. So they're very similar in price. They're all the resin material that look carved and are completely designed on all sides. And that all is great for tray filler, including the kind of little signs that we showed the other day too. The 2 different, is there 2 styles or more?
3.
There's 3 styles,
There's a
$26.50.
bee, a dragonfly, and a butterfly.
Oh, we're missing the butterfly. And they're resin plaques that you could also stand in trays. So lots of choices.
You can take out the hearts post Valentine's and put in a little sign, or if you want a statement, I was
The butterfly
thinking put in the
stands really
big
nice.
butterflies.
He stands up really well.
Yeah.
Probably we need to put that candlestick in there too.
Oh, yeah, you could do that too.
All these things are just working so well, probably because we deliberately bought them all at the same time to make sure they would, but look how great. From more than one vendor, these things are all coming in to coordinate. So again, that was the carved effect orb for $14.50, and it matches all these little accent
Did you
pieces.
say the name of the hearts, the interlocking hearts?
That's going to roll away. Well, the sticker's covering it. Sorry.
Okay.
The price tag got set right on it. So if we use our candlestick, tuck our heart back in, we could have one more tray filler and use these little succulent orbs too. This is the chick succulent orb for $11.50, which came from the same vendor. So these all coordinate. How cute.
Okay, and then the photos, was it carved
Give you a
art?
good look.
I can't remember. Yeah, carved resin art, 26
Carved resin
I'm
art.
dropping the link now.
Sometimes you can use a small little book inside trays. I don't know how your trays are. This one's convex on the bottom, but at my house I have some tiny diary-sized books that work good to elevate in small spaces too. That would benefit from standing up a little bit. So there is the large aluminum tray designed up. And if we use a different candle ring of the same size, do you have another tray I can use, or should I take that one apart?
Why don't you just switch out what you got? Oh, jeez. Tumbling. What
Bowling.
you got going there?
Bowling. Okay, we'll switch out what we got going. This is the other similar sized, larger candle ring. So we're carrying a lot of candle rings this year.
We have to. They're the best.
We decided a couple of things. We're going to carry a line of taper candles that are coming in.
Can't wait.
So we bought baby, tiny taper candle rings.
They're like
we
an
have
inch wide.
They're
so
little.
Cute.
We have large ones because we like to use them around bowls. We like to use them in trays. because it's instant filler in one piece. You don't have to buy multiple stems and worry about how to wind stems. It's just already a filler. The other thing you can do, I don't want to ruin this one, but you can pull it and stretch it into an oval, which will lay out better on an oval shape like this. And then I can push it back, of course. So lots of tips for using candle rings. They become the most versatile thing, so that's why we decided to buy a lot this year. You're going to find nice selections. This pansy one has other coordinating pieces.
It does. It looks like all the pieces are in stock.
So this has a 6.5-inch opening, 16-inch diameter, fabric pansies. This is a different vendor than the other pansy that I had.
So we have a candle ring, a wreath, a garland, and a little bouquet that we're going to show next.
Oh, good. But they do work. So if you want a single stem, it's super close, even though it's another vendor. And that gives us a whole bunch of different pansy products. This is really very much a royal blue pansy in there. Love it. That's unusual. I haven't had that before. Okay, so we're supposed to restyle this tray. Let's do it. We're going to try that one in there, instantly different. We're going to use the cream. Chick succulent. No, wait, this is the fountain succulent.
This is the fountain, yep.
Matches the little berry accent in here. This kind of has some cream berries spiking out, so this works perfectly.
The color is amazing with that pansy. Oh my gosh. So cute.
Trailing out the front. I'm going to probably like it with the candlestick again. And I wonder, would it be overkill?
Cute. That's a new little design. Did you show that design on its own?
No, I didn't. I don't know if I love it on this candle holder, but the idea is good.
What's
to
the
stand it on a
design
candle
name?
holder. This is the May Mist centerpiece. It is your tiny little Mascari, which is also called Grape Hyacinths. You get both colors, and this is $49.50. These little bundles are how much a bundle? But you can buy the
Mascari?
Yeah, they're not by me. You can buy the bundles individually, or Jane
Mascari
designed
is
them up.
$7.50, and we have 3 colors.
Okay. Oh, that's true.
I still have not seen the blue. I only see
This
purple.
design has the purple and the green. So that could go in there, or we could style it back up with the butterfly.
Love me the butterfly.
Kind of like the butterfly. That's maybe going to be my
Such a
favorite.
good block of color.
Sure. Or we also had, well, here's a bundle.
That's 2 cream
So
bundles.
that design took multiple bundles to create it, but these are $14 a bundle. Is that right?
7.
7 a bundle?
Yeah.
Oh, both of these are $14.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
They fit perfectly in this new little vase, which is only $5.50. Love that. Kind of hard to find the right things to come together in a vase.
Okay, I'll take your vase, and before you do another tray, I will trade you.
Trade me out?
Yep. That's
There.
adorable.
I like that idea.
The
Make sure you get a
pansy
good
with the
look.
fountain succulent is a big winner there.
That
before
is
I
true.
drop it.
Those are good compliments. So then this is the matching little bundle that goes with it. All of this is new since yesterday. It's what they unpacked today. The little glass vases are online. They're only $5.50. Maybe
Yep,
Kate
I'll
will
drop a link. It's
She will
the
link that
clear
up for
mini
you,
glass
Karen.
vase.
So this bundle is spinning because it's just tied with raffia. Doesn't have, they're not made to be a single piece. You could disassemble it. You get all the leaves, the 2 colors of pansies, the exact match to the candle ring, and shape it however you want. But it is nice that this is very thin.
Yeah, it fits. So that is the Weeping Willow vase set of 3. You need the other ones, sorry.
We have 3 different shapes.
Yep, it comes in a set of 3 there.
Oh, cool. So they look carved wood, just like these other items. They are resin. Again, everything I'm grabbing from these groupings are all coordinating with this wood grain and white look. We just bought a lot of little pieces that have all the coordinating aspects so that you can mix and match. I like that carved effect orb with it too. And this is your 1, 2, 3 sizes. They're sold separately though. Here's just a small group of succulents dropped in, nothing fancy. This is the $29.50 5-inch size. And this is the $32.50 6-inch size. And then back to the big one.
Are they sold separately?
They are.
Oh, I thought they were a set.
$38.50. It says
Nice.
3 sizes, but it doesn't say a set of 3.
Okay.
So kind of what I'm thinking is since these little succulents are nice and dusty, Lots of dusty succulents. That's about the best selling.
Oh my gosh, you're funny. She said, I was out shopping with my daughter-in-law the other day, and I gave her the hint of sitting a vase. She liked sitting it on a book. She thought I was a brilliant mother-in-law. I did give you the credit eventually.
You didn't have to, Linda.
Yeah, you didn't have to.
You didn't
You
have
can
to
keep
say
that.
anything. All those little sneaky tricks, you guys don't ever have to say where you learned them. I've got a lot of sneaky tricks. We're going to get those going. When we do the DIY weekend, we're going to do lots of sneaky tricks.
Yep, that's for sure.
Oh, pretty. Now, I just added 2 stems of Dusty Miller. It's the light, airy green Dusty Miller.
Also fabulous for wedding work. It's $5.50 a piece.
And now we have made that a little more closely connected with the soft green accents.
I liked all 3 vases sitting together, but that's why I only designed in 2 sizes. Mm-hmm. So that way you could just appreciate the vases together.
Well, you don't have to fill everything all the time. That's true. You sure don't. And it's a nice change of pace if you want something lighter and brighter for your house this spring. That one's definitely, Ruth says, what happens on Facebook Live stays on Facebook Live.
There you go.
Love it. So then our next new item that just came in, can I just slide these all down?
Yeah.
Will they
Do
stay?
you want this?
Sure. Oh,
This one's more of a dense design if you like neat and tidy,
gotcha.
orderly.
This isn't what I thought you were handing me. Wow, that looks cute. Okay, this is what we were trying to show you the other day. We have the vase going on here with the Fia
Kathy's
flame.
brainchild.
Whose idea
Kathy.
was this? Oh, good. Thanks,
She
Kathy.
reminded us during the Facebook Live. She's like, you got to put
Can I
a
get
Fia
this
flame
out?
in there.
It fits exactly, so I got to dump it out. So here's what we call a Fia flame. Does anybody have one of these? This little gadget plugs in to a USB cord that comes with it. It charges up, and then it will last, I should know this, I think it's 32 hours on a charge, which is basically using its timer 3 days it'll last. It'll turn on each day at the same time if you set it to timer mode.
So it's a 6-hour
And-
timer, flame effect, and...
Oh, so 4 days,
Yeah.
unless it's 24 hours.
Yeah, I can't see. It says it comes on for 6 hours, so yeah.
Okay, I think that they run 32 hours on a charge. At any rate, when you drop it in here, and this is the clear, the more clear Fia flame. Some of them are called gold. I think the gold would skew the color warmer, so I like the clear color in here, or the more white light. Really pretty. Now that is obviously a vase, but we're going to use it more like a candle holder. And then it is the perfect match for our baby glass bird. I love him. We sold the cardinals in glass at Christmas time from the same vendor, so we knew
And the
you would like
bird's
this
name?
little bird, and he is the Boone glass bird for $24.50. So it's a showy little guy and a great gift price
Hey,
point
Terry,
too.
the fellow TT is on.
Oh, you'll
I
never
called
forget
Mom
it.
yesterday. I was thinking of the girls. Called Mom. She had picked up the little ones from school and daycare.
We got out early yesterday.
And then I call her in the afternoon, and I just hear Ember screaming. Did not want to go
she
in the
was
car seat.
mad. Why was she mad? Oh, I know. She was mad because she's 2. Does anybody have a 2-year-old?
Because she's 2. She's mad because she's
She's mad
2.
because she was 2 and she got in her car seat and I didn't take her coat off. I just snapped her in, but her sister took her coat off and she didn't get to, so she pitched a fit.
Yeah, and then I heard Kaylee saying, TT, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I can't hear you over
No.
Ember screaming, child.
Fortunately, I live 5 blocks from my mom's house, so she screamed to our driveway and then she was done.
Yep.
This is $23.50, so it's a candle ring with the angel vine base or a mini wreath. You know what would really look good with this? I need that draping succulent back in mauve.
I can get you another one.
Here it
Another
is,
one?
right here. Because,
See, she's going to start grabbing the same things all the time now. You know you have
Because I
another
like
one
these
you could
things.
use.
do I have another choice?
This one's really long.
Oh, that would
though.
also match.
But this one's really dramatic and also real touch.
Okay, we'll show it first and then I'll lay it in there.
What
This
is the name of it,
super
actually?
floppy. You can see the natural aspect of it. It's
Carol,
the
we're using-
hanging fern.
We're using the medium-sized Fia flame. You could also go for the large if you want more light. The bigger the Fia flame, the more light you're going to get at night, giving you that glow.
The large is going to tower to the top of it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this regular size is sufficient. So if I drape this in here, it kind of starts disguising my boxwood. But I'm going to do it anyway, so you can decide what you think. Depending where it goes at your house, is it going to be available to drape, or does it need to be wound around? in which case maybe you should just make the candle ring out of it, which also could happen. How much
True.
is this thing? Did you find it?
Yeah, it's $22.50. It's very big.
It's very interesting for people who like to design with unusual things.
Ooh,
It can become its own candle ring.
interesting.
Or
Yeah, it's fun
this
to
one
play
matched
with.
also. So all this is coordinating.
They are wondering if the
That
vase
bird.
is peach or mauve.
Yes.
It's frosted, so it's hard.
Because to me this looks mauve. And when you see that next to the vase, it makes the vase look a little bit warmer. So I think the vase is a very warm mauve, and these are a little bit more
pinky.
brighter. Exactly. The bird looks cute in here. He matches, but he's going to squish the whole candle ring if I put him in here. And the succulents contrast nicely. We have lots of good succulents.
Yeah,
if you
we
get
do.
online and check out how many have mauve tips, there's lots of little things.
Great question from Tammy. She said, what is the difference between grapevine and angel vine?
Angel vine's super tiny. Micro vine, little. It is wrapped the same way. We see it used in clusters and clumps as little accent spikes. But if this were grapevine, it would be heavy and chunky because as angel vine, it has this squishy ability to take like small stem things and you can stab right into it. Without glue, it will stay stuck in there. So it's kind of a handy little thing. Okay, we've designed that tray. All of this was built in the jute. I didn't even show you that there's jute in the bottom of this tray and burlap. That's what I want to say. Burlap in the bottom, jute on the handles.
It is called the Jute Beauty Tray.
It is the jute tray. This tray's $50 and it's probably a 12 or 14 inch square.
And we only have the small size left in stock.
How come we're grabbing onesies of everything lately?
Because they're buying it faster than we can get stuff in.
The one only. Okay, we're going to slide this down.
They've been very busy.
Limited space today. I didn't drag everything upstairs to our design studio.
Carol, we are using the white Fia Flame, not the gold Fia Flame, in the Ravenna vase. So if you're looking to copy that look, you are going to want the white Fia Flame, not the gold.
Exactly. And these are new orchids. So we're having a love affair with orchids this year. You're going to see lots of gorgeous orchids. How many of you are actually growing orchids?
I kill them.
I have
It
an
is my
orchid
favorite,
that's
but-
this big, and he bloomed, and he looks like he wants to throw another little bud, but it's just leaves. Successfully green leaves, but
Yeah.
no more flowers. This is called the Phalaenopsis in a purple cream color. They're all Phalaenopsis, basically. Looks really realistic, has a natural touch texture, so it's soft when you feel it. Nice veining. All those
It's not
veins
real
look
touch,
good.
though.
No, but it isn't fabric straight out either. It's coated.
And it's $8.50 a stem.
Super reasonable
Jane
price.
and I were admiring this when we got it out because of
Very
the
pretty.
color combo was just really striking.
It is. What does it look good with? Like, what would you want to pair it with? I'm looking around me to
You
see.
know, it's just so pretty. I was just kind of using it on its own.
Well, if you wanted to add it to any of these pansy pieces, it does complement the pansy colors really well. But as far as orchids go, they often work best in groups of 3. Here the stems are bent. Oops, that's 2. Okay, I thought you put 3 in there. But
I just put 2, yeah.
Each stem has a bloom and a long bloom and a short bloom. I think we need a bigger vase. Because 3 orchids would look good, but you would need a wider, more proportionate vase to do that with. Maybe something that's a 3-inch cylinder would be just right. Anyway, $8.50 on orchids is a great price point, and I know we have some beautiful pink ones that I saw in the back room I'll be showing you soon. What else did I buy for color? I might have got some bright chartreuse green. They'll be coming up. This is just the first new orchids to arrive. So that one, I wanted to be sure I showed you. Let me get this out of the way quick. Keep going with more new stuff. This is another fun tray. So I made this swag the other day. I don't know if I showed anyone this design. I have a few of them ready to go. It has grayed out berries with a little draping, weathered, I forget what this is called.
It's
Weathered,
the Briarberry Swag for $61.50, and then it has the pearl grass, the weathered pearl grass.
Weathered pearl grass, that's what it is. Okay. It also is coming with a hanger, so if you want to hang it, there's the back of it, and the hanger's right there.
I renamed
can-
that Fia Flame instead of warm white. It's just white. So
White?
it's more
Just white sounds better.
along the side of.
Okay, then we're going to
we're
layer this
talking
up.
about.
Do you know the name of this tray, or do I need to check?
It's the Polonia tray.
Good. She knows the tray. I don't have to lift it up. So this little piece is probably about 24 inches long, extra ferns, all different shades of purple mauve, cream, dusty, blue-gray, plum. Good tray filler. I guess the theme today is drapey. Kind of looks like it. So let's put those back in with our candlesticks.
Yeah, it is a very airy and beautiful swag. I like the dimension on that one.
Well, we're
okay, you're going
working
back in with
to-
the Nora. Clearly it's a favorite today.
Well, the Nora are what's beside me, unless you have something
I have
else.
Weeping Willow, but I would actually, the Nora is better with that.
They are real showy. And
Or
we
the
also
milk
have
maid, but-
eggs, so they're sold in a box of 6, and you get 3 or 2 each of 3 styles. These are also, can you guess, the coordinating cream and brown resin, just the match for everything we're showing you today. It is absolutely a coordinated day. And those eggs in their
$37.50
set
for a
of eggs.
box.
Okay. 6 for $37.50. So you can get
And
those
each one's different, which is nice.
to lay out. Oh wait, how many styles are there? Are there 6
6.
styles?
Yep,
oh,
there's
there
6.
isn't 2 of each. There's 6 different
Yep.
patterns. Look at
Each
that.
one is different.
I showed them once before, but I didn't remember that. I think
Those
it
are
was
nice.
the bunnies
Great bowl
that.
filler and easy to pack up and put away at the end of Easter and leave your spring tray put together.
Mm-hmm.
Just take out the overtly Easter stuff.
So these little love bunnies are so cute. We had them last year, I think. They're $29.50. They're a larger pair. We've got all sizes this year. Just lots of bunnies coming up. And then blending in some more color. These come in 3 styles, 4 styles with a pattern. There's a swirl and 2 colors. So there are blues
That's
and
the stoneware
lavenders.
orb.
They're only $12.50 an orb, and they are like the slick, shiny
what?
porcelain. Slick and shiny together is chic, like the razor, apparently.
Maybe that's what they were going for when they named it.
Could be. Don't know. I'm just trying to stack all this together.
Hi,
and then
Joyce.
Put my
So we're
candle back up
showing
here.
some tray designs today. If you've missed the beginning here, we're in our lavender haze area because there's so many new things.
Lots of fun. That's like a Easter egg hunt on a tray.
It is. There you go. Kids will keep busy for hours.
Just some different ideas beyond the obvious. I mean, of course, you can put your candles up there and put your bunny down below. That is a yes. That certainly works. But if you want to give him some primo presentation, put him up on the candlestick.
Hey, if you
Fun.
want to stick with a little bit more pink, if you're liking pink, we do have a few pink options. Like this one coordinates great with that new piece of art, Mom. So we have the vase is the blushing bottle vase, a restock. You can see it's 2 texture. It's a pale pink color. And look how good it looks with the Garden Real Touch Delphinium and the buds branch. This is just one bud branch. I only put one
so
in.
that's not a design. We might have.
It's not a design.
I did make a couple more drop-ins to sell from
Yeah, I
the
don't
other
know
day.
where those are.
They might be in the hallway, but
Okay.
that is that natural touch that everybody is going on about. We had them in blue last year. This year we got them in lavender, and that creates a really realistic look that if it were real, it would be dropping its petals immediately after cutting. But it does work really nicely. I wonder how these orchids match that delphinium. Ooh, that's pretty. Who likes that combo?
Ooh, nice.
Just realizing how pretty that is together. Depends what you're doing,
Joyce.
but if you have a big showy vase, yes please, I would put these together. I'm liking that. And this specific kind of pinky mauve vase seems to work with lots of things. So we keep rebuying it because it's hard to find colored vases, and it's subtle but effective and also tall and nice price point. So lots of
Good.
reasons.
Terry said my blue delphiniums from last year are still just as gorgeous. I'm loving the
Wow.
lilac ones this
Kate's,
year too.
Kate's are too. She has had hers in her office all winter.
I didn't have the heart to put them away. They were too pretty.
This is the canvas that needs a price tag.
No name on it?
Nothing.
I'll find it.
But it is a pretty piece that we showed the other day.
Inglewood Hydrangea Art, $79.50.
Okay, perfect. We were discussing what color it was. This is the more corally. It kind of has a mauve burgundy tone under there and blues and greens. Touch of purple or denim-y blue purple down at the bottom. So I know we showed that one once before, and it's just fun to see how well the vase coordinates with that.
Yeah, that looks great together.
Cool.
Wow.
Well, there's lots of fun things coming into this blue and purple area. I know we've had like that little privet spray there, or whatever this is called. Did I show that one? 'Cause
The gum.
This looks
called
new
something
to the
gum?
area. Anything else new to the area? I'm just double checking all around me to see what got added. These pieces that came in. Oh yeah, we did show this, the cider gum spray.
Yeah.
Because I remember thinking how weird the name of it was. Mm-hmm. But that would be a good thing to add into this combo also for anybody DIYing it. Lots of people want recommendations on what matches. That's what we jump in and do. So the other item that I unpacked today, if you want to grab the wreath and the garland, this was my job. Hanging wreaths. We're trying to get all of the wreaths on the floor, and there are so many. So this isn't the coordinated set that I thought it was.
That's not the pansy set, if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, does this wreath have a garland to match it, or is this...
Those two go together, don't they? Oh, I assume they went together. Maybe they're different names.
Okay, I did too, because I was hanging the wreath, and here's the garland. Maybe you can tell me, but there's a wreath, a garland, and a spray that
But you didn't
just
give me a
came
name
in.
yet.
I can't read it. This company's tagged
Wild Heather.
Okay. If you are my age and your eyes aren't working, you'll just laugh along with me when I say, I can't read that. Need some glasses. As long as I have my contacts in.
That is just the garland, and it actually needs a photo quick.
Okay, so this is brand new. Do you have a price point on it? Oh, it looks like a little lilac or forget-me-not.
$39.50.
And it appears to be 60 inches. 65 inches long.
It is 5 feet.
I'm shaping it, but it's got ferns, boxwood, two kinds of ferns, a darker magenta purple, the softer lilac, almost like a forget-me-not, a little bit of heather in there. And if you're looking for purples, this is all purple, where some of our garlands are going to be mixed colors. This one's straight on purple. And then this is very similar, but two different groups. So garland has the brighter magenta piece in it, and then the spray and the wreath has dark purple and this little magenta pom-pom, but it's somewhat different. You be the judge if you would put them together or not. Depends how matching.
I mean, I thought they were the same
We
thing,
did.
so I would definitely put them together.
We thought, so we're trying to buy coordinated things. That's what we're working on.
Probably this garland was a better price than the garland for that set, so
That
that's
could
why
be.
we did that.
That might have been. Okay.
We watch those things.
So then the spray, very nice spray, all kinds of good stuff in there, is the exact match to the wreath. And this wreath is not shaped. It needs to be fluffed up, but it's going to be your 24-inch wreath, and the price point on that wreath is $54.50. So if you need any of these coordinating things, Justine would do it, put them together. Well, it depends how close they're hanging anyway. If they're in the same room and kind of across the way, it would probably work out fine. But this is going to be a nice little base to start with. Kate was envisioning that I design it with succulents added. And I would definitely put succulents in it. They would just get wired in. And because it's all tiny and delicate, a bigger succulent, maybe in 3 spots, would give a good focal point. So
Okay, and did you read the name of that one, Mom?
this one is yours to read. Right here. There's your tag.
This is the Lavender and Wildflower.
Okay. So I got the price on it because I can read the tag at $54.50. I just didn't catch the spray price, but you get the idea. Coordinated things. I don't know if there's a candle ring. So far we have this. And if you remember, I always tell you we buy all this 6 months in advance, and then we try to coordinate shipping, but of course everything comes at once. And it's the heather spray, you said? Both of these?
This is the Wild Heather Garland, and
Okay.
then you have the Lavender and Wildflower is what you're holding. So one link gives you both the stem and the wreath,
Got it.
and then this garland I just
Is
put
it a
online.
different link?
It is technically different, but I thought it was the same, so I would just put them all together.
Okay. So lavender and wildflower. All right.
And Wild Heather.
Well,
Not to be confusing,
we're gonna
but
we're
this
gonna
one-
end with this note
Yeah.
about how I'm gonna need to design this with succulents. That's the next thing on my list to do.
I have
Awesome.
a pile of design ideas. And did you see
does.
I created the event for DIY weekend. So we're going to do the 10th and 11th, obviously live all day on the 10th, and the 11th the sale carries through. So you can watch the replay and purchase those items. And we'll have a little promo, and we have some fabulous bundles we're going to put
She
together.
has a brilliant idea. You guys are going to like this idea.
Late at night when my husband was snoring, I thought, oh my gosh, I have an epiphany, and I
Does
had to
that
write it
happen
down.
at your house too?
He's not the biggest snorer, but I think he was congested. I didn't sleep much. So anyway, we are going to create bundles, just like we did for our stem sets and tree toppers.
Good
we are
idea.
going to create DIY bundles. So you will be able to see
Okay.
the arrangement, see how to put it together, and then purchase that bundle at a discount.
Will the bundle include containers?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a full
And
blown.
foam.
Oh, and foam. A full blown DIY kit.
Yes.
More or less. Kit / bundle.
Yep. It's a kit.
And then I will show
it's a
how
kit.
to design it, and
Yeah.
you can just rewatch the video and make it yourself. Oh, it all works out.
So
That
be
could be
sure
fun.
the Facebook event, mark yourself as going. So I kind of get an idea of how many bundles I need to start making. How
Ooh,
many
good
people are
point.
going to be watching?
That's true.
And
And
invite your friends.
Share it. I was just going to say, share the event.
Yep.
If you mark yourself as going, then as she makes updates into the event, you will automatically be notified of
Yes,
updates.
you'll get a notification
And
when I make
that'll be
sale
key.
announcements, bundle releases, because I'll start putting those online.
More details.
Soon, yeah.
So thankfully, we've got a nice, quiet studio that we can organize with piles and piles of things to design with.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be
It'll really
great.
nice and handy.
All right, and I'm going to be able to get all of these ideas organized and share them with you in a marathon. How many hours did we do last year? Marathon
It
design day.
was
So it's a Saturday.
2 hours on, 1 hour off is what we did last time.
And I did 3 different
Wasn't it?
sessions.
It was
Might have
like
done a
9, 10, 11, break till noon, 1, 2, break till 3, and then 3, 4, 5. Yeah, essentially.
Something like that? Or 3
Yeah.
to 4:30?
So it's like 2 hours on, 1 hour off is what we're going. So
Yes, have to get a lot of sleep for
yeah,
that one.
so go when you hop off here, click on our events tab on our Facebook page.
Yes.
And mark yourself as going, and we will not forget
the tape
the
measure and the
treats,
wine.
snacks, and the tape measure.
I should just wear a tape measure as soon as I get up in the morning. I should just put it on my jeans.
Yeah, probably.
It's necessary. So
Yep.
yeah, jump over to the event, mark yourself as going on the event, and I'll be watching all your names tally up there while I get my ideas going.
Can't wait.
All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, with more new stuff. You can catch us all
Yes.
then. We'll see you, everybody. Have a great day.
Bye.